What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive, and episode 6 of the Pokemon X and Y CageLocke with none other than ShadyPenguinn.
What's going on, aDrive Army? ShadyPenguinn here, and like you said, we're in episode number 6, and I have decided, in the last episode you gave me a little bit of advice, and I've decided to go into the grass. I don't know, are you doing the same?
Yes, I will do the same. The tempt, well, I don't even think you can get to the grass yet, but the appeal of potentially getting Honedge to me is certainly worth waiting for. So
you can't get to the grass, so you have to go down the middle path, and you have to not be near the bushes.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's how I didn't know how to do it for the longest time, but yeah, that's how you run into Venipede and Audino, however you want to say it.
Neither, well, see, for me, neither of those Pokemon are appealing because I have I have 2 bug types already, so.
Yeah, I just like for me, the poison type of Venipede is kind of nice. Plus, I like Scolipede, but it wouldn't have speed boost, so there's that too.
Yeah, there's that. It'll be a subpar Scolipede, but we have a discussion today. Could get a little heated.
Could get a little heated. So we're gonna talk a little bit about the GBA, Global Battle Association, guys. If you haven't heard of it yet, I don't know what rock you're living under, but both myself and Shady are in the GBA. We both have teams for that. I'm the St. Louis Rampardos, and you are
the New York Yankees.
The New York Yankees, which is probably the best team name and design in the GBA, in my opinion.
Oh,
it's absolutely fantastic. It's unfortunate that, the Yankees in the past, last season was a little rocky, but we had a clean slate, and you kicked off the season. Spoilers if you haven't seen the matches yet, which you should have at this point, but you had a big win week 1, a very big win week 1, and as did I. And week 2,
yes, you did. No, you had a marginal win week 1.
Yeah, it was good. Preparation makes all the difference.
Definitely.
And I think what happened for me was my opponent prepared for my first pick, Terrakion, and rightfully so. I didn't even bring Terrakion. So.
Wow. Dirty.
Yeah. So, but you did pretty well too. You faced off against one of the, if not the highest ranked person in the GBA, John.
Yep.
And you won.
Yeah, it was. Oh, Zippo's evolving. I see that.
Oh, yeah.
It was definitely a sweaty match. If you didn't watch the video, it's on the channel. And you should definitely keep with the GBA. If you're watching this is probably getting uploaded on, I want to say Wednesday. This episode of the CageLocke. So make sure, since we're talking about the GBA, shameless plug, on every Sunday we upload our matches, both aDrive, myself, and all the other members of the GBA. You definitely should be subscribed to pretty much everyone in the GBA because all the matches are either intense or you want to know what's going on throughout the season. So when your favorite teams go up against them, you know what they should be planning for.
Certainly. And speaking of favorite teams, the St. Louis Rampardos face off against the New York Yankees, week 2 of the GBA, which means me versus Shady. And it's not going to be in a CageLocke.
It's not a CageLocke. It's a straight up 6v6 GBA battle.
It's going to be intense, man. It's going to be very intense. I've been looking forward to this, man. Been looking forward to this. I know we said we're going to schedule our match for later this week, and obviously they all go up on Sundays. Are you scared? Are you shaking in your boots?
Okay, I would say the biggest thing in your team, for me, the biggest team on your team that, I mean, I'm sure everyone in the GBA pretty much agrees, is the fact that you have Chansey Sableye.
Chansey and Mega Sableye.
I should say.
It's a very tough defensive core.
It really is a super tough defensive core. Like, you got perfect coverage, obviously. This is no surprise, and I mean, I don't have fairy coverage on my team. I don't have any fairy stab. I have maybe a few mons that get access to fairy. To be honest, it's disheartening. It's disheartening seeing a Sableye.
Yeah, I definitely looked at your team. I saw no fairies. Plus, I have the fairy killer anyway, Nidoqueen. So.
Yes, you do have the fairy killer. The only thing that really goes up against the fairy killer would be Azumarill. So, and even that, it's still tough because you get access to Thunderbolt, but it could take one. But regardless, I'm definitely going over some strategies. It's looking like it's going to be definitely one of the most interesting matches. I think everyone you go up against, to be honest, aDrive is in for a little bit of a wake up call because it's just that core, dude. That core is solid.
And I want to point out too that I got 4 kills with Mega Sableye and Chansey.
With your core, you got 4 kills.
With the defensive core, they got 4 kills. It was hilarious. I felt really bad because it was one of those matches, and Crimson's an amazing battler, and I think, like I said, he prepared a lot for Terrakion, and I didn't bring it, so that kind of, you know, spoiled the strategy a little bit. But it's one of those situations where, you know, this team, this core that I have is very much so tough to play around, and all it takes is a couple good predictions, and it's going to be really hard for my opponents to break it down. So especially when you throw with Pokemon like Rotom Wash and Mew into the mix as well, it makes it's a very tough group of bulky Pokemon to take down. So
now Rotom Wash is definitely a mon that is going to cause a lot of people problems as well. I'm not, obviously, I mean, come on. We know that I'm not worried about Rotom Wash with my team. Maybe I should be. I don't know. But
you have some threats, too. You have this Pokemon named Serperior, which is very scary. You also have this other Pokemon named Milotic, not to mention Mega Scizor and Conkeldurr and Garchomp. So, I mean, you're definitely sporting a pretty powerful team. There's no doubt about it.
I mean, I'm hoping that's the case. I think I'm actually going to get my encounter prior to doing this little castle.
You want to do that?
I think so. I think we might as well. So we make sure we get an encounter in this episode. Because in the next episode, we're going to end up going to Route 7, most likely with Snorlax.
All right, let's do it.
And I'm really excited if I bring Superior this week. Can I skip you guys? Yes, I can. All right, let's see what my first encounter is. Yours is going to come up first.
An Esper.
You got an Esper and I got an Oddish. Esper is not bad at all.
I would have loved Honedge though. It's like,
I know.
It's like how do I could have gotten like, I don't know, an Arceus, and I would have still wanted Honedge.
And you'd just been like, that's not a Ghost Steel. So,
all right. Well, I'm gonna still try to catch this little guy just because.
Definitely.
Is it the male or the female? That's the important part here for me.
That is true.
And let's not forget, Vileplume is a pretty legitimate Pokemon.
Yeah, no, dude, I'm excited. I love Vileplume. Vileplume's one of my favorite mons, without a doubt. I guess I have to go for Bite. Don't KO, Alvin. Control your teeth. Good. Ooh. That was close.
I thought that was going all the way. So it's a male. So I get the male Esper, which is actually the defensive one.
Yeah,
whereas
that
the
is
female
true.
one is more offensive. But nevertheless, still pretty cool. And hopefully I can grab this little guy here.
Let's throw this great ball. Now, we can't see, the thing is, as much as we want to talk about the GBA and our match, we don't want to divulge too much information to each other. So it's definitely,
we don't.
Definitely
I don't want to give you
tough.
my strategies. I'm not trying to tell you that I'm running, Impish Nature Terrakion or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I mean, the thing that we all know is the Mew on your team. The Mew on your team is a ridiculous asset in the GBA, thanks to being able to learn every single move.
Every single move. It's quite fantastic.
Every single move. And it's like, it's tough. For me, I'll be honest, Mew is probably one of those Pokemon. I guess I could be transparent about this. It's one of those Pokemon that I probably won't plan for. Because how do you plan for anything? You can't plan for everything.
Week one, I ran Choice Scarf Mew with Volt Switch, Psychic, Trick, and Defog.
Exactly. So how do you plan for that?
Random set, but it worked. I ended up tricking my Choice Scarf onto a Clefable and crippled it. So funny stuff, man. But that's why I drafted Mew. I just felt like, it's got recovery on its own. It's got, a number of different offensive moves, including like the elemental punches. It gets all the good special moves, every TM in the game, first of all. The thing is amazing. I might even want to run Transform sometime this season. We'll see.
Yeah, no, you could. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You can even run Transform because you can utilize all the other aspects of Mew. You can make a completely defensive Mew, like Stealth Rocks, whatever you want, like defensive stuff. You can give it. It doesn't matter. Anything. Thunder Wave, Toxic. If you want to slow down a team, if you want to poison a team, and then you can just transform. Be like, I'm done with these defensive moves. You know what? I'm just gonna transform into this Mega Scizor who got the +4. So we're just gonna do that. Like, there's so much you can do. I'm really excited. I'm really excited for our match regardless. Now we play twice this season, correct?
Yep, we got our match next week, and then I think we play again something like week 7 or 8, something like that.
Wow. So there's going to be some salty runbacks regardless of who wins. There's going to be salty runbacks. This guy's missing his Furfrou, isn't he?
He is, and I feel bad because Furfrou seems like it's very meaningful to him, and I see one of your GBA Pokemon here in gold. You have this.
Oh yeah, yep. Nice and champion Pokemon.
I'm trying to think of how you fly through this. I think you just kind of walk out here, maybe.
Yeah, I think that. I don't think there's much in. I think there's a couple items here and there. Nothing too crazy.
Coins, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure, but nothing too crazy. The only thing we're gonna want to make sure we do is, I believe on the left-hand side, you grab cut from this guy. I think there's a guy talking, where he tells you that it's up ahead or something like that. That's the only thing you're gonna want to make sure we do is grab. Yeah, I think I found cut.
This was one of the areas in the game that I just absolutely loved. The camera angles and the 3D work.
Yeah, it looks really awesome. It does look really cool. The only thing is in my opinion, is this part of the game. Again, I think the distance between Gym 1 and 2 is a little bit lengthy, but this part of the game, like, nothing really goes down, and saving this Furfrou isn't on the top of my priority list of things that I care a whole lot about. But
yeah, I agree.
I'm trying to be a generous individual here in the Pokemon universe, so.
Yeah, we might as well help this guy out. If our Furfrou got away, we would probably want someone to help us.
This is true.
So it's one of those. I think it's one of the Good Samaritan lessons that Game Freak tries to put in the game. Maybe help the younger generation to not be so selfish. So or it just tells you should use a leash. Yeah, or you know what? That's probably it. Get a leash. Get a leash and don't think about anyone else ever. That's the lesson, kids. 100%. So we have to cut this thing off. We have to tell her where to stand. I like how she just listens to us. She is like the most obedient human being I've ever met in any game. Like, she gave us medicine.
She's probably a keeper.
She probably is a keeper. I mean, I'm still for Serena, but you know what, Shauna, you could stand right there. That's fine.
Yeah, I think Shauna's a little too young, but.
I mean, how old are we in this game?
Oh, I guess that's a very valuable point.
Are you just gonna run back? Oh, this is fun. You know what?
How you holding up? I think I got it.
Are you kidding me?
I think I mastered it.
Hold on. Let me go this way. You're really gonna run that way. You really are.
All right, so it's confirmed. aDrive is better at saving the animals than Shady is.
Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. Wait in a different place, please. You stupid. No, it's not her fault.
Where's the dog?
The dog is down on the bottom.
Oh boy. I'm like watching you now. Okay, so now no, don't chase it. Put her in the middle square on the bottom, and then go after the dog from the top. So yeah, put her in the middle and then go approach it from the top, and you're good. You're ready to rock.
Come on.
So yeah, we got our first match. You got your first match out of the way, the GBA. We got our second week coming up here, and it's gonna be exciting. Now that you got John out of the way, who are you the most excited to play coming up? Because I know we have I don't know if you play Geo or anything like that, but
I think. Do I have to make her wait over here? Okay. I think that I'm most excited. I'm most excited now. Now that I played John, I was very much not looking forward to playing Geo, but I'm very excited to play Geo. I'm pretty sure I do play him later on in the season. That and Nips. Nips is still. I'm still super excited to play against Nips because I get to use his mascot against him. I can't wait to do that.
You have to. Is there any chance of you not bringing Regirock?
No, there's no chance. He can plan for it. There's no chance. I'm 100% bringing Regirock to that match. Okay. Like, I have to choose the 5 Pokemon to work with it because it's one of those things where I want to be super competitive in the GBA. I really do, and I want to win. Obviously, that's why I spent so much time making my moves against John. But it's one of those things where, you know what, it just might be a little better than straight up winning. Like even if I lose and if Regirock gets a couple KOs and I can put him on the board, you know what, totally worth.
Check or even if he's just Reshiram.
Oh yeah, look at oh my gosh.
I don't know if you have that too.
I don't know. Let me see what's down here.
I feel like Regirock's gonna at least get 1 kill.
Oh, it will. I mean, at least. Yeah, I do have this Reshiram here. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. It'll at least get 1 kill. Either that, or it's gonna become a defensive. It's gonna become super important to my team. Either it's gonna be a monster on the field, or it's gonna be a brick wall on the field. Either way, I'm happy.
And it can do both. And it's actually a really good pickup. I mean, I think a lot of people obviously know you took it, for the laughs of Nips, but it's really not a bad Pokemon.
No, I don't think so.
I had Registeel last season, and it worked out pretty well.
You know what?
I think we actually have to go upstairs here and go onto the balcony, I believe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're supposed to have romantic date time with
Yep. In the afternoon.
In the afternoon, we're gonna have romantic date time. Barely see the fireworks. Oh, there she is. And why would Shauna? What is going on, man? You need to get your. I don't know, man. Look at it's even cloudy. Who launches fireworks on a cloudy afternoon?
I don't know. I guess if you have as much money as the people at this castle do, you can do whatever you want, right?
Yeah, you probably launch fireworks every hour on the hour. No matter what time of day it is. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Talk to me, little girl. There we go.
I've never watched fireworks alone with a boy before.
Oh my god.
This is a kid's game.
I don't understand what's going on right now. I just don't get it.
This is such a beautiful moment.
Yeah, beautiful
in our little
moment.
Pokemon
Awkward as
lives.
anything.
We haven't even seen them yet, but I know I'll never forget these fireworks because I watched them with you, Shady.
I like how you this whole time Dan's been saying aDrive for the text. And now just because it's this moment. Thanks, man. Oh my gosh.
I feel like this is like a big moment in our PokeTuber careers, Shady. We're
Oh,
bonding
yeah?
together over these fireworks.
I think the LP's gonna end with this episode, guys. I think we're good. I think we've reached the
it.
peak of our PokeTuber career. I think that's it.
Wow, that was amazing. I never want to forget this, so I'll keep this memory in an album in my heart. All right, I'm not gonna.
No, we're good. We're good with text right now. I think we're done. Now, does this mean that I play John again? Because he's in our division. Is he in our division? Yes, he does,
No,
right?
it's me, you, and Tup. So we got Tup twice.
Oh, okay. See, I was confused because I think Nip said is Miguel in Nip's division?
That I don't know, actually.
Okay, I think they are. Because
But the way it should be is you should play the people in your division twice, and then you should be playing, pretty much everyone else once, but there's a few situations where, like, I play Crimson again, so you'll run into that a little bit.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But generally speaking, everyone plays their division rivals twice, so we'll get 2 matches, you'll face Tup twice, I'll face Tup twice, etc.
I got you.
So
All right, cool. When do you know what week you play Tup?
I think I actually play Tup either week 3 or week 4.
Oh, okay.
So I know I have Crimson again soon. I think I have Crimson week 4 maybe, so maybe Tup is week 3. So
That makes sense.
Should be good. Tup had a rough first week, but I expect him to bounce back. And Mega Alakazam is quite a problem. So
Yeah, Mega Alakazam is. I mean, it's one of those Pokemon. I mean, it's no Mew, but it gets coverage, dude. It gets
everything. Dazzling Gleam, Energy Ball, I believe. Thunderbolt, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, it
Shadow
definitely
Ball.
rips apart your
Maybe it
core
doesn't
if you
get
can connect with
Thunderbolt.
Focus Blast.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think my biggest concern is actually more Psyshock than anything.
Yeah.
When I have the resist for that. I don't know. I mean, if he carries Dazzling Gleam, he might have something to hit Mega Sableye, but I have a couple other ideas, and I also, let's not forget the potential for priority on Mega Sableye as well.
This is true. Oh,
So,
yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Definitely thought about this already. Shadow Sneak, Sucker Punches, and so on.
Swords
so,
Dance. I mean, you can even run a sword. Does he get Swords Dance? I think he does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be honest with you here. When you get out of this place, if you want to take the right route, I'll take the left route, or we could go the same route together. I will let you know that there's a trainer on this left side that has ruined many Nuzlocks for me, and I'm gonna go take him on right now.
And you're going to take him on right now. All right, well, I'll do the opposite route
Oh, I
just.
went the wrong way. But yeah, he's got 2 Furfroos. It's like a double trainer, and they have
Oh
2
my
Furfroos.
gosh.
It's hectic. I remember losing Pokemon here before, so gonna have to be careful.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the opposite route just for BP, just to have variety on the screen. That's the only reason. It has nothing to do with the fear that I might have for these pups. It's not it at all. I'm just gonna.
It's scary though. All right, let's see what we got here.
Let me put Shino out front.
Deep breath here because, like I said, these 2 Furfroos are a problem. I recall them being a problem.
I kind of want to watch. I kind of want to watch you verse these things. Look at them. They're pink and blue. They're ready to go.
I know, and they look like not very terrifying, but I assure you, their headbutts are very terrifying. But I have a special move on my Charmeleon now. My Zippo.
Oh my gosh! I forgot Zippo evolved.
And it got Dragon Rage, baby.
Oh my! Wow! Oh, that's gonna be the Dragon Rage is easily. I should have just chose Charmander just for Dragon Rage.
I mean,
wow.
you can see 2 headbutts already, though. It just brought me down to 16 HP, so gotta be careful.
That is true.
But there's so much experience to be had by beating these guys. Ooh, wants to learn Copycat. Okay.
That's not bad.
I see you, Jay. I see you.
Jay is learning Copycat. Getting rid of Foresight. Foresight's not that great of a move.
Yeah, there's not any ghost types that you really have to deal with at this
Yeah.
point. And I could always switch anyway, so.
That's true. This is true. Let me see. Let me take care of this Fletchling right
Oh, yeah.
now.
You're heading up to, what is it, a Fletchinder?
I'm getting closer to a Fletchinder.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
That's exciting.
I won't mind that. I definitely think I'm really excited for our next cage match, dude. Like these teams are looking ridiculous. I'm gonna be honest. I'm really upset that Charmeleon has Dragon Rage.
That's it's a 2-hit KO on everything. By the second one, it's gonna be a 2-hit KO on everything.
Yes. But we do. Well, I would say. Never mind. I won't say anything. I won't say anything because cage matches are still very real. But that is definitely a problem.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I can see it now, man. You send out Leonardo, I send out Zippo. Zippo outspeeds a Dragon Rage, and then another Dragon Rage comes in, and that's it. I'm just saying. The fire will not be put out, it looks like.
I am determined to put out the fire. I am determined.
This fire background is staying until we
get to that cage match?
Yeah.
Yes, then either. Okay, that's awesome. That's going to be perfect. Oh, we get the poison on the first poison sting. You really need to. Beedrill needs to get a little stronger because I'm getting a little tired of these moves.
You could send it into a cage match so it can hold a poison barb.
That is true. I could send it into a cage match. That might actually. I mean, I don't know. Oh man, Forest Palm. I forgot about that. Is that Forest Palm the one that has a chance to paralyze, or?
I want to say you're right. I think it is.
Yeah, that's something I like to run on Breloom. Like Breloom because it gets Technician boost at base 60. Yeah.
I believe it does. I believe it does actually potentially paralyze. Breloom's interesting with like Rock Tomb and stuff.
Yeah, Breloom is a great mod. Someone had to pick up Breloom for the GBA.
I believe it's actually Steve. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, Steve picked up Breloom.
I think so. I think Steve has Breloom, and he didn't bring it week 1, but I'm pretty sure he drafted it.
Yeah, I would think Breloom for me is almost a staple if they don't have a powerful bird Pokemon. You know what I was really interested in the fact? Oh, this Volbeat has Moonlight. You gotta be kidding me.
I'm over here facing Butterfrees though.
Dude, Butterfrees are powerful. I was really surprised that John didn't bring Staraptor against me.
Yeah, I know. We discussed the match and stuff, and I thought there was gonna be. I thought, like, the same thing for Crimson. I thought there was going to be so many different Pokemon brought. But that's the nice thing about the GBA is we each have 11 Pokemon, and we're bringing 6 of them, so only half the Pokemon. So you have to prepare for everything, but you never know what they're going to bring, Yeah,
it can it can definitely be disheartening. Like, I feel for Crimson, and when you prepare for that 1 or 2 Mon, and then they don't bring it. I know the same thing happened to Nips with his game against Miguel. He expected Victini and Tentacruel, and he planned accordingly, and neither of them showed up to the game.
Yeah,
I expected Victini from Miguel, 100%. I was shocked.
Victini's really good too, so that is kind of strange.
Yeah, I was shocked, but I mean, he worked out. Miguel got the win as he deserved it. But I was really, it's those moments when you plan for certain mods and they don't come. It's like,
Yeah, it's definitely frustrating. I mean, for me, like, I think a lot of people have been saying this, and I kind of agree that my team is a little bit, one-sided in a way. Like, you kind of know that, out of my 11, I'm probably gonna bring, at least 4 out of my 11. Most of the time, you're going to see those same 4 every week or whatever.
Yeah, but you could say the same thing for me. I don't know.
I understand, but I think some people like yourself, you have, I mean, even when you dig all the way down to your later picks, I mean, I could see you running Galvantula. I could see you running this Regirock, you know what I mean, in the right setting. So some teams have a lot of versatility like that, but for me, I just have to. I think for me, it's about mixing up my sets more than anything.
Yeah, and that's the better part.
Yeah, people are going to expect me to bring, Chansey and Mega Sableye every week. And honestly, I'm not going to say I will bring them every week, but I'm not going to say that there's not a high chance that I do.
Yeah.
Or, that I'm not going to bring. Obviously, like, they're probably my 2 best Pokemon, so.
It would be kind of weird to go without them. I mean, maybe it'll pay off a certain week to do that, but
that's just the fun of the GBA, though.
Exactly.
It's such a unique format. It lends itself to such creativity and is such a high level of competition that honestly, I don't think there's anything like it on YouTube, especially in the Pokemon sense. And I love it, man. I really love it. And we encourage you guys at the beginning of this video to go check out everyone in the GBA and check out the GBA channel. And I just want to reiterate it again because it's seriously super. Like, we get super stoked about it. It's like the most fun thing every week to one of the most fun things to do every week is get your GBA match and prepare for those matches and it's a great group of guys. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it can also be one of the most. I don't want to say frustrating, but like, you know what I mean? It's whenever you invest more time into something, at least I'm a very competitive person. So if I invest more time into something and then I end up losing, it can be frustrating, but we've learned this season to kind of take that for what it's worth, like with a grain of salt, and recognize where we as the player made the fault and then you come back next week. The good thing about the GBA is it's not one and done. Like you have a whole season.
Yep.
So.
Yep, and I think in this format, in our division, because I think we might beat up on each other. Out of the 10 games, I think there's 10 games. I think you win 6 or 7, you're doing pretty good. So there is a little bit of leeway there, I think.
Yeah, definitely. So, it's not like where you lose. If you lose 2 games, you're done. That's it. Yeah. You can open up the season 0-2 and end up in the playoffs.
That's true.
Which is cool.
So you also have to remember, and I try to tell myself this. A loss doesn't mean it sometimes can mean nothing negative. Sometimes you just get a tough matchup.
Yep.
It's true. A lot of times, I think preparation is a very big part of the GBA, but I also think you could end up with a pretty rough matchup in it. you know, there's only so much you can do, but you know, in most cases, the preparation can pull you ahead. You know.
Yeah, I definitely think so. I think you even said it before. The preparation is pretty much key in the GBA, just to be able to just planning. I mean, not over planning and not overthinking mid game, but you want to have a good variety. You want to be able to, and especially pre-game. Once you see that team preview, you want to be able to figure out which Pokemon. I mean, like in every battle, what's your win condition? Who do you want to hold on to? I mean, I never would have thought going into my match with John that like sacking off Honchkrow turn 1, sacking off Honchkrow turn 1,
which was your like win condition going into the match.
Yes,
pretty much.
And that actually, in my mind, I'm gonna verse these guys really quick. I'm not gonna do the whole route though. In my mind, won me the game, because had I not opened up with Honchkrow, and had I not gone for double Brave Bird and John had gotten rocks up, at one point my Milotic lived on like 12, which would have been Stealth Rock damage, and there was another Mon that would have gone down to Stealth Rock. So just by him, and his Uxie was holding Stealth Rock, so just by him not getting those rocks up, literally it seemed like an idiotic play and ended up winning me the game in my mind.
Yeah, so, and that's just how it works sometimes, you know? I mean, you went into that match thinking Honchkrow was it because you needed to take down Mega Venusaur, you needed to take down, you know, a couple of his big threats, and you thought that, you know, the Brave Bird would be clutch, but it turned out to help you against his Uxie, and hey, it worked out, man.
Yeah, it did work out. I mean, I'm sure there were better ways for me to take it out. Are you kidding me? Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense for me to flinch. All right, I think I'm just going to start rolling out. They're so defensive. I shouldn't have done this. This was a big mistake. This was 100% a big mistake. I have all the regret in the world right now.
I'm gonna take a look at the some of the Pokemon I've caught just to kind of see what we got here. So we got this Helga, which is calm with Iron Fist, and then we have a Lonely Keen Eye ESPN. So
Lonely ESPN sounds so sad to me. I don't know why.
I can't put them on my team, but
I don't know why I did this.
I can look at them. And of course, we released our Bunnelby.
This was such a big mistake. This was
Ripped
such a
in pepperoni. How's those Furfrous
I have
going?
I have so much regret right now. It's not even funny.
I wasn't kidding, man. They're actually kind of tough. They just
and they're leering me to lower my defense,
which is just setting yourself up to get crit.
Oh my gosh. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Who are you headbutting? Tribbiani? No. Oh my gosh. All right. This was such a foolish thing to do. There was no. I thought maybe you had a little bit more to go on that route, so I was like, let me kill some time, let me just get these Furfrous out of the way. You had no problem with them, but I totally forgot you had Dragon Rage until just now.
That was like my saving grace, is having Dragon Rage.
My heart is literally pounding. Come on! Are you... He's tail whipping again.
They're very frustrating, because they're actually fast enough that they can flinch you with the headbutts, too.
Mm-hmm. There's the headbutt on Alvin.
All right. I think you have to walk. Is it walking by this? I'm trying to get these Audinos to pop out. Get a little extra experience right now while you're
That's not a
taking
bad
down
idea.
the Furfrous, but nothing wants to show up.
All right, let's see. Are you serious?
Did he just heal him?
He's a super potion.
Oh my god. Poor Shady.
This has to be a joke. If any of my oh my goodness.
God. That's a 2-hit KO, man.
I have to switch out. This is ridiculous. And I lead seeded this one because I thought I was going to knock out the blue boy. Oh my gosh. This is unbelievable. I'm going to have to sacrifice something in this battle.
No.
I'm going to have to. All right. I'm going to get my double lead seed up at this point. Hopefully that's not the worst idea in the world. Wait, no. You just lead seeded that one. Calm down. Lead seed the blue boy. Let's go out into... Leonardo's so low. Shino, what's your defense is probably garbage.
Like 7.
It's 19. It's like my next highest defense. That's pathetic. All right, come on, Shino. Let's go. Let's go, Shino. I should have stun spored these guys while Shino was out the first time. This battle should not be this intense. You were not lying.
It's very tough, man. A lot of Nuzlocks go to die against those trainers. I don't know why these Venopedes and Audinos don't jump out. I thought this is all you had to do is just run on the side here. And they show up eventually.
Yeah, that's really weird. I know I've seen that happen before. I've seen them jump out.
They just like jump out of the shaking bushes, but maybe it's because I'm running. I don't know. I'll try walking while you do that. See if you can make it out alive without any casualties.
I don't know at this point.
Oh my god, they're almost at full health.
I know, because... All right, I got to get rid of one of them. I think I'm going to get rid of the boy because the boy I don't think they'll use. I'm gonna just roll out. You know what? Forget it. We're just gonna. No.
Roll out's risky, man, because then you're stuck there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
You can't switch out. I think if you roll out, I'm not positive, but.
And I don't even have. Shino, you're so weak. All right, I'm going for a super potion on Leonardo because that's our next defense. Actually, I'm gonna go for Tribbiani.
Oh my goodness, this is hectic.
Look at this tail whip. Who's it on? Don't tell me it's on Alvin. Oh, I don't want to switch Alvin out.
It's both.
Oh, it goes to both of them. Yo, Alvin has like -4 defense then.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm like nervous for you right now.
I can't. If I lose my starter, I'm done. I'm tapping out. That's it. Episode 6 or 7, whatever one this one is, it's done. That's it. Oh my gosh. All right, I gotta switch Alvin out. I can't do this.
These tail whips are really starting to rack up on you, man. I'm gonna take on this guy here.
You might as well. I don't know. Who knows how long this is gonna take now? I thought this was simple and easy. This is not simple and easy.
They're tough, man. Furfrou's got such a high defense stat, and then it's got Furfrou. It's pretty bulky. It's actually pretty quick, too. It's getting stab headbutts, which is like 70 base power plus stab, so, I mean...
Bye, Shino! Bye, Shino! So it begins. So it begins!
Oh my god. Welcome to the CageLocke, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
If you guys have ever watched the Nuzlocke on the ShadyPenguinn channel before, you know that I am notorious for deaths. I really am. I don't understand. My Pokemon, like, I think in my black right now, I think I've had 7 Pokemon go down to crits. Like,
whoa. Was that
and
a
we're on
crit, or
episode
was it
like
just
10.
straight up? Oh my god, man. You're still fighting against these things. They have like 3 potions too. I hope you're ready.
No! Shut up. Shut up. They do not have 3 potions.
I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh, I was gonna be so mad. All right, so Blue Boy's gone. We're gonna get Blue Boy out of here. Finally, we're just gonna be going up against 1. Now, if we can just hold on to this Fletchling until we get a Fletchinder, I'd really like that. I really would. I want all the experience.
And before that giant crit headbutt right now.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Alvin's going to level 21.
Wow.
Down here on Zelda's going to 15. All right. So I think we're good. I think we're gonna narrowly escape this.
Look how little that peck did.
It's so pathetic. This little bird.
With those leech seeds, though, I think you'll be all right.
Yeah, I think I'm good now. Now that there's not 2 of them on the field, a Psybeam and a Peck combination should take this thing out.
But you lost Shino, man.
I did lose Shino. I got to delete.
But you get to... Oh, wait. No, you didn't... Oh, you get to add Oddish to your team, right?
I can add Oddish to my team. I think I'm going to wait.
Okay.
For another encounter, because we are going to get another encounter at the beginning of the next episode.
Correct.
So at the very least, I'd like to see.
But just to let you know, whatever you get, it goes on your team if you catch it.
I forgot about that.
So I mean, if you find something and you choose not to catch it, then you can add Oddish. But if you find something and catch it, it goes right to your team anyway. So.
Yup.
But I think I don't think that's a bad play. Because
I
if
don't
you
think
don't
it's a bad
want
play.
it, you don't get it, you know?
Yeah.
There's a lot of Pokemon coming up, though. I mean, you got that encounter, then there's a cave that comes up, which is a very high chance for us getting Zubats. And then I think there's actually 1 or 2 more routes right before we even take on the next gym, maybe 3 or 4. It's a lot.
Wow.
So, ooh,
all right.
well, I
think because I already have Vivian, so I already have a fire weakness. I think I'm gonna leave Oddish in the box for now. But I gotta go box this Shino. This is the first.
Release the Shino.
What? Oh yeah, we're releasing everything. Oh,
let's head back. Let's head back to the Pokemon Center. I want to watch you release this, and we'll
thanks, man.
We'll pick off the next episode with the Snorlax encounter.
Yeah, really appreciate you. I wanted to watch. I mean, it
I gotta watch it. I gotta say, Fletchinder looks amazing.
Yeah, Fletchinder. I'd honestly never realized how awesome of it is. Like those eyes look ridiculous. I love it. All right, let me go down the middle.
Shouldn't have went down that side.
I should never have went down there. It's such an unnecessary. I just thought you had a lot more to go, and this ended up being a 10-minute battle. Ridiculous.
The struggle was real, man.
Out of control. Out of control, Furfrous. Redonkulous. Let's gotta say goodbye to Shino.
I want to see I want to see the Shino say sayonara. Sorry, Shino, I like you, man, but
yeah, Shino, I do apologize. You know I love you. We're the same height. We got a lot in common. I mean, we both speak English. It's like it's a good thing we got going, but I'm gonna have to.
Oh my god.
And it was the premiere ball!
Oh. The struggle. And it was impish nature too. Should have been able to take a hit.
He should have been able to get it. 19 defense. Come on now.
Bye, Shino.
Bye, Shino. All right, so we're left with these 5. Let me just see what this thing is before we... It's Jolly with Chlorophyll.
That's not very good.
It's not very good. So we're gonna leave that in the box for now. And plus, we were adding another grass type. We already got Chespin. It doesn't make much sense at all. So I think we're gonna wrap it up right here, correct?
We're gonna wrap it up. That's it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. Remember to hit that like button if you did enjoy it. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you on the next episode, which will be on Shady's channel tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Sounds good. This has been your boy aDrive. I will catch you guys later. Peace.